It's one of those things where someone says to me, well, someone asked me, a reporter the other day, well, why is it then that a lot of this kind of right wing stuff, like, why is it landing? I'm like, because it's very easy to tell people a lie. Like I gave the example on the last episode. You show up at the doctor and you're sick. And you actually tell the person they're sick. The MRI shows you got a real issue. We got to address it. The person's going to leave the doctor's office upset, right? But you tell the person they're doing great, even though you know there's a real big issue. They're going to leave happy. Then they come back and they get more sick. Then you blame other people for it. That's a very easy loop to get into. And eventually something bad happens and then it crashes versus actually dealing with it, right? The firefighter has to take a lot of heat when they go into the fire to put out what the arsonist did. It's not easy. People aren't happy what they see afterwards. The whole house gets burned down. A building gets burned down. But you can't attack the firefighter. You got to understand the sources of where this is coming from. I think so much of former President Biden's term was he's the firefighter putting out the arsonist, and he's getting blamed like he's the arsonist because he's actively addressing what's happening. He's saying, yes, there is inflation because of what Trump did. We have to deal with this as an Inflation Reduction Act. Yes, there is instability around the world because what Donald Trump does. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add Sweden and I'm going to add Finland to NATO. We're going to strengthen our alliances abroad. Yes, we're having issues with our supply chain, but I'm going to do the CHIPS Act and I'm going to bring the semiconductor industry here. Yes, we've fallen behind on wind and solar energy from China, but that's why we're going to make billions of dollars of investments in red states and blue states and purple states. And we're going to have to become the leader again and not cede our leadership to China. That's not easy to do. It's easy to tear down. It's hard to build. Trump was never a builder. Trump has always been a destroyer, a bankrupter, a sexual abuser, and a felon.